I think it's safe to say that Monday Night Raw for November 10th of 2025 was better than anything that Friday Night fucking Suckdown produced on Friday night. And that's confident enough to say at least about that, for sure. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode Lucas E. Allen Productions on YouTube and all audio platforms. Lucas E. Allen Show, which is Monday Night Raw for your November 10th, 2025 review. And Lucas E. Allen Productions on YouTube and all audio platforms. Lucas E. Allen Show. Today is your Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. Just going ahead, basically like an hour and 53 minutes away from the time it's recording from AEW Dynamite Blood and Guts. Man, I'm freaking interested in that show, to say the least, for Dynamite tonight. Two Blood and Guts matches, also a Falls Count Anywhere match, to say the least. It was a pretty good card, three-way rematch card, to say the least, for Dynamite, man. Discuss that tomorrow along your NXT review for tomorrow, to say the least. For anything, follow me on social media, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Lucas E. Allen. I left you Twitter because Twitter fucking sucks. It's a political fucking bullshit platform. Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Lucas E. Allen. Watch on YouTube today's podcast. Hit the like button on today's podcast. Hit the subscribe button if you've done so right. Turn the bell for our post notifications up on YouTube. Also, subscribe to my second YouTube channel to discuss all sports content and also pop culture content. We'll discuss pop culture in different YouTube channels from now on. So basically, I have 3 YouTube channels to say at least. All audio platforms, Lucas E. Allen Shows. This is about to spell the same thing to say at least. We're going to start with an introduction here, shall we, for your Monday Night Raw, November 10th, 2025 review. Going to get this podcast all upload and published, by the way, because it's almost going to have a Dynamite to say at least. So John Cena, never seen 17-time world champion John Cena. He starts the show. He has two different grades in this because he has a promo, and then Dominik Mysterio interrupts in a very good face-to-face promo with those two guys. Also, it leads to a John Cena defeats Dominik Mysterio to win the WWE Intercontinental Championship. John Cena is now a Grand Slam champion, boys and girls, and it was kind of weird to see they call John Cena the greatest of all time. If you think he's the greatest of all time, it's I behold, in all honesty. But honestly, if they really think that he's the greatest of all time, it's very weird he's not a Grand Slam champion for Monday Night Raw. So there you go. I like the fact that I don't mind this whatsoever. You don't like the match quite a bit too. You'd be shocked, but it's great I got here. I'm kind of generous today, to say the least. Be discussing that. So Rusev, speaking of John Cena, Rusev defeats Damian Priest, and last time is now a tournament. A very boring match, if you ask me, not a great match at all. Be discussing that. Also, more Survivor Series War Games build up the men's and women's side. Let's start the men's, though. The fire-up CM Punk hit the ring to address Logan Paul betraying him last week and align himself with the Visions, Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. Be discussing that. Also, Stephanie Vaquer, and another pretty good stuff here. Stephanie Vaquer, reigning defending WWE Women's World Champion, defeats Raquel Rodriguez to retain said WWE Women's World Championship. And after the match, Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez attack Vaquer. And so Nikki Bella saved Vaquer and ultimately to attack Vaquer herself. Nikki Bella's back to her whole heel days. I mean, that's the better Nikki Bella, if you ask me. We discussing that. Also, Sheamus defeats Shinsuke Nakamura last time is now a tournament. Be discussing that. Also, in the main event, the Kabuki Warriors. No Vision main event. I was fucking shocked by that. The Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane defeat Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss to win the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships in the main event thanks to Nia Jax and Lash Legend, costing Flair and Bliss the titles. And after the heat match, the heels beat down the two baby faces until Io Sky really made it safe for Flair and Bliss to end the show. So that's all on today's podcast. Gordon, glad you joined maybe as long as today is your this week's Monday Night Raw, November 10, 2025 preview or review on Lucas E. Allen Productions on YouTube and all audio platforms. Lucas E. Allen Show. Starting with, you guessed it, Triple H kicks off Monday Night Raw to show this weekend with a passionate promo about arguing that Boston Zone was the greatest of all time, before introducing the man of the hour, John Cena, who entered the TD Garden to a defiant ovation. Obviously, this is his hometown. Obviously, he's not in West Newbury, Massachusetts, though. But then again, it's obviously his home state, Massachusetts, obviously. Boston, West Newbury, you get the point. Cena thanked the fans and revealed that on December 13th of 2025 in Saturday night's main event. Not only he'll wrestle his last match, but in that particular edition of Saturday night's main event, will also feature expedition matches between main roster and NXT stars, an effort to open the door to the future while his door closes. But I'm going to stop there for a bit. I actually fucking love that. It doesn't, and people think like, yo, John Cena's going to be facing an NXT level like wrestler for his final match. That is not the case. I don't think it's the case at all, actually. There's like matches like around like John Cena's farewell match, his final match around like people like NXT versus WWE wrestlers, main roster wrestlers. Absolutely, that's what he said here. I don't think his final opponent will be an NXT star. I don't think that'll be the case at all. Unless he goes in there an Intercontinental Champion, maybe Obafemi is the one that dethroned Cena and ends Cena's career. It could be the case there, he might be. Maybe that's the only thing I would think about that. That's the only thing I can think about. Anything else that's NXT level wrestlers against John Cena's first final match, whatever, man. I don't think that an Obafemi would be the final match for John Cena. I just don't think that at all. Intercontinental, but I do like the idea of having expedition matches for NXT versus main roster stars for Cena's farewell match. Kind of like that. It's building up that to say at least on the undercard. We're ultimately the main event with John Cena's final match. Moving on to the Intercontinental Champion Dominik Mysterio interrupted to a chorus of boos, talk trash, and threatened to put Cena down. A more colorful version of "You Messed Up" chants rang from the stands, and the Unseen 17 fired up, warning Dirty Dom that he had messed up with the wrong guy at the wrong time in the wrong place. I'm not even at my peak, and I'm better than you ever were in your prime. I kind of like that line from Dominik, honestly. Mysterio insulted the hometown hero. Triple H interrupted, agreed to fans' assessment of the heel's actions, and made an Intercontinental Championship match between the two of John Cena and Dominik Mysterio for right now. I love the back and forth that Cena and Dom had on the microphone. Dom continues getting better and better the more he gets on the promos and the microphone, to say at least. Getting more and better and better. And obviously, he's getting booed out of the fucking building. You know, he's kind of been over, honestly, as a babyface, so it feels like. But that babyface Dom's going to come eventually, maybe in 2026 when Liv Morgan inevitably comes back in the Royal Rumble match. We can find out with that. But I absolutely love this start, by the way. I like this start quite a bit. This promo is still here to say at least. Give it an A-. They couldn't care for Triple H being involved with this. Rather, just a Dom and Adam Pearce so they can make the match official, but whatever. Whatever, man. Moving on to John Cena, the elephant of the room. There's rumors like, he's going to face Dominik. Here, I'll confirm this. Is he going to be the new Intercontinental Champion and Dom's reign? Well, here it is. John Cena defeats Dominik Mysterio to win the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Gave it an A. First of all, I love the match, man. Like I said, Dom might be getting better at in-ring and on the microphone, but he's definitely getting a lot better in-ring as well. This man is continuous and continuously leaps and bounds even better than what he is right now. Gotta love that for Dominik Mysterio, if you ask me. And John Cena is a Grand Slam champion, man. It was kind of weird. They could say, quote-unquote, WWE. You think John Cena is the GOAT, is the eye beholder, you fans and everything, but WWE thinks John Cena is the GOAT. Obviously, he's a 17-time world champion. As a resume, back that up. Well, you think that's the case? Not to eye beholder, like I said. I have my own GOATs, in all honesty. Whatever, man. But it'd be kind of, my point I'm trying to say here is the GOAT conversation with wrestling for WWE. Like, they had John Cena as that, and he was never the Intercontinental Champion. It was before Raw, obviously, last Monday night. Before Monday night, he was never an Intercontinental Champion. I don't think he even challenged for an IC title. That was fucking bizarre, if you ask me. But if you didn't say this man's the GOAT and everything, why is he not a Grand Slam champion? I know he has a 17-time world champion record, but still. This man, the Intercontinental Championship, they makes a lot of sense for that in general. I was just kind of shocked they actually pulled a trigger with John Cena winning both Intercontinental Championship and also 17-time world champion in this final year. But then again, two different John Cenas in the world title and obviously IC title right here. But I love this, man. John Cena's not going to hold the title long. We all know that, honestly. Well, he drops it next week. I think he's advertised for Raw in Madison Square Garden next week. Maybe he drops it back to Dom or something. We didn't find out about that. Maybe he drops it to, I don't know, maybe potentially an Ovation in his final match. It could be the case, too. There's rumors about the Gunther potentially being the Intercontinental Champion and then John Cena's reign, but I'm not interested in that at all. I'm interested in a Gunther and John Cena match with John Cena's final match. That's the best you can go. But to see like a John Cena and Gunther match with Intercontinental Champion doesn't need a title. If you're going to do a title match for John Cena and Gunther, you had a chance to do it at WrestleMania 41. But no, you decided to go with John Cena to heel against Cody Rhodes. That's your own fault. I am not interested in seeing a John Cena and Gunther match for the Intercontinental Championship. It doesn't need a championship. I'm interested in the match, but not for a championship, if you ask me. John Cena's final match does not need to be for a championship. That's just me, man. So I think you pay you a 1 week title, maybe lose a title Survivor Series. Wait and find out that to say at least. But I gave us a name, man. I love the match. I love the whole beginning of the show, to say at least. There's nothing that set the tone like the earlier night. It kind of did, honestly, if you think about it. Like, John Cena got a lot of fucking pyro when he was celebrating with the Intercontinental Championship. I mean, damn, it's like a WrestleMania type of feel. I mean, damn, it was like a fucking pyro mega force in Boston, Massachusetts on Monday night. Should I watch this? But then I don't get streaming on. I don't get Netflix in my hotels or anything, to say the least. I want to decide to watch Monday Night Football, and it's fucking being stupid. I know, people. It goes to show you how stupid that was for me. You know, it's my own team playing, but you get the point, people. We'll discuss football sooner rather than later in the second chant, Lucas E. Allen. I gave this match an A. It was a freaking great match with John Cena and Dominik Mysterio, man. There was this backstage segment where Rey Mysterio popped out after the celebration with John Cena becoming a new Grand Slam champion. This reminded me of some of what John Cena did to Rey Mysterio when Rey Mysterio won the WWE Championship, I believe, on Monday Night Raw at the beginning of the show. I believe it was a pre-preview before. Well, I think in the main event that show or before night, I think John Cena challenged Rey Mysterio and he ended up being Rey Mysterio for a WWE Championship. This is a spinner belt, I believe. This is Jim Spinner belt, like maybe 2009 maybe, something like that. I thought for sure, you can't blame me if I think this. I thought for sure Rey was about to challenge John Cena for the Intercontinental Championship either next week or that night in Boston. I'm like, oh my god, no way he's going to just do this, right? And lo and behold, he did not do that at all. I was shocked by it. He basically said like, Dom deserved the beatdown he got from John Cena. And John said he was a good kid. He hoped that beatdown was very good for you, if you ask me. I kind of laugh at that comment, to say at least. But I couldn't be the only one thinking that John Cena and Rey Mysterio had one last match for the Intercontinental title. And Rey was going to get his revenge and become a new Intercontinental Champion. And it didn't happen, obviously. Nor should have been, honestly. I gave us an A. This is by far best thing on the show. But the first two things are a freaking great show. Great stuff, to say at least. Goes to show how valuable still in 2025 John Cena can be to the WWE product. It's been very missed, really, to say at least, especially for this year, to say at least. This year sucked. It was mainly built around John Cena's farewell tour, but still. It's still not even a great farewell tour, not whatsoever. Oh, but thank God that's stuff, good straight stuff, to say at least here. Give it an A and an A- respectively. We get in the segment, also match between John and Dom. Get John and Dom, interesting to say at least. No, speaking one more thing of John Cena, two more things that John Cena's card do. This basically, his last time is now a tournament. Rusev defeats Damian Priest, and the last time is now a tournament. Also to determine John Cena's final match at Saturday night's main event for December 13th of 2025. This, my friends, is a C-. Not interested in this whatsoever, man. Just the styles of clashes here. Rusev and Damian Priest, I don't know, man. Doesn't seem intriguing to me whatsoever. Just is not intriguing whatsoever. And this match obviously is show for that, to say the least. C- is your grade. Started so many good things before, and now we get into this fucking filler bullshit. Luckily, there's only filler thing in the night, though. Everything else is pretty meaningful. I mean, this is meaningful to a point. This was determined John Cena's final match. Everything seemed like it was meaningful on Monday night, to say at least. But moving on to the fire-up CM Punk, the reigning defending WWE World Heavyweight Champion, hit the ring to address Logan Paul, betraying him and allying himself with the Visions, Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. Paul claimed his eyes had opened to a world whole new vision after he suffered a tsunami from Reed, and the heels appeared by the social media megastar's side. A 3-on-1 beatdown ensued, but Jey Uso made the save when that was not enough to even the odds. Undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes hit the ring to make the save and stood tall with his fellow babyfaces. This is a decent segment. Backstage, I'm just bringing a screen in between here. This backstage segment where William Regal came out, or basically backstage, after the Punk really said the word games. And then he's like, Adam Pearce goes, basically, you didn't say that word, did you? And then Punk goes, Regal! And then all of a sudden, William goes, War Games! Don't want to be so loud, I'm in the hotel right now, but still. You get the gist, obviously. Every time I hear William Regal scream War Games, it's just fucking amazing. It's just fucking great. I know he did it with AEW, he did it with Blood and Guts, and it was okay when he said the word Blood and Guts. But this is just different. War Games, when he speaks War Games, is much more better than he did with Blood and Guts. In Blood and Guts, he said, Blood and Guts! Like, that just... It's not bad, per se, but I was thinking it could have been a little bit better. But then again, it's not an AEW guy. It's more of a Triple H guy with the War Games stuff to say, at least. But War Games! Just fucking love it, man. Every time he says it, it's just fucking amazing. There's the reason why they say, here are my fucking cats. We're fucking running around like nut jobs. It's all fucking podcast long, man. That's why I'm trying to talk in between, so I don't fucking hear them. Idiots. They're all fucking idiots, these cats in my freaking cramped-ass hotel room. But this gets a B. I actually like this segment quite a bit. It's all but confirmed that basically Brock Lesnar will be on the heel side. They're probably on the heel side, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Brock Lesnar, probably in Logan Paul. Was a fifth guy? I don't fucking know. Maybe it's Oba Femi. Maybe it's Austin Theory. I don't know. Then you got the babyface side. You got Cody Rhodes. You got CM Punk. You got Jey Uso. Maybe you got Roman Reigns and maybe John Cena. If John maybe loses the Intercontinental Championship next week on Raw. If not, I don't fucking know who would be the fifth member. Maybe they'll do a 4v4 this year. I highly doubt they will do that, though. It was intended to do a 5v5 for War Games or the main roster. But that's just what it's looking like right now. Gave us a beat to say the least. Not a bad segment whatsoever. Moving on to Stephanie Vaquer, the reigning defending WWE Women's World Champion, the lovely Stephanie Vaquer, defeats Raquel Rodriguez to retain the WWE Women's World Championship. And after the match, Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez attacked Vaquer, and so Nikki Bella saved Vaquer ultimately to attack Vaquer herself. I kind of love her, so let's discuss the match. I like the match quite a bit. Raquel Rodriguez is growing more and more so, and I like that just for her to say at least. I was never the biggest Raquel fan back in like NXT as Raquel Gonzalez. I always felt like Dakota Kai should have wanted to dethrone her to the NXT Women's Championship, whatever I feel, honestly. But still, I see Raquel Rodriguez getting more and better, especially pairing with Roxanne Perez. Even when she was Liv Morgan, I feel like she's getting better and better with that to say at least. She's going to be a tag team girl. She's going to be a singles competitor still. Like, she's pretty good, getting better and better if you ask me. And this match is pretty good if you ask me. And honestly, I'm back for the match with Nikki Bella attacking Vaquer. A heel Nikki Bella is the better Nikki Bella, on my honest opinion. This babyface is like going helping out Stephanie Vaquer. It was on a go basically so far about her being a real Nikki Bella, that bitch Nikki Bella attack people to say the least. I don't give a flying fuck attitude Nikki Bella possesses. That's the better Nikki Bella, if you ask me. But I like this match to say the least, and I like the beatdown that Bella gave the Vaquer. I give it a B+. Moving on to Sheamus. He defeats Shinsuke Nakamura. The last time is now a tournament. The second last time now a tournament on the show. Give it a B-. A little bit better than Rusev and Damian Priest. So that's because Sheamus is a fucking amazing pro wrestler. We all love Sheamus, man. He's freaking great. But he just got married. He didn't get married. He got engaged recently. I forgot what it was. I don't know if it was married or engaged. I forgot. But congratulations to Sheamus, to say the least. This is a fucking amazing pro wrestler. You never can go wrong with this. You see Sheamus, in a match, fucking banger after banger after banger after banger. This is catchphrase, obviously. And this gets a B-. I'm going to say it's a banger match, because Nakamura is, Shinsuke is, okay. He's not what he once was in the past, the long time on NXT Black and Gold, Shinsuke Nakamura. But he's still okay for what he is still in 2025. I give this match a B-. Definitely a interesting match, so to say, at least. Moving on to your main event. The Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, defeat Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss to win the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships in the main event, thanks to Nia Jax and Lash Legend costing Flair and Bliss the titles. And after the match, the heels beat down the two babyfaces until Io Sky and Rhea Ripley made the save for Flair and Bliss to end the show. Now you're starting at the women's War Games match on the men's side. You do the men's side, and I get the women's match basically produced on this show. It's quite funny. I know you got basically Raw and SmackDown in between one, but this feels like basically a Raw and just a Raw better War Games stuff. I feel like the men's and women's side is just more and more better for the Raw side compared to SmackDown. The SmackDown obviously sucks, to say the least. That show, man, oh my god. They can't even get a fucking War Games match with this, man. Nor should say, the show fucking sucks. Not that Raw is, much better, but at least it's a better show out of the two. SmackDown is just fucking god-fucking awful television. It is as low as bad as NXT. So much so as NXT was great, was better than SmackDown. I mean, this is a different story for another day, obviously. Gave us a B, though. A pretty fun tag team match here. Obviously, we know how great the Kabuki Warriors are. We know how great Alexa is, so is Charlotte Flair. This match was pretty good if you ask me. Could have done, obviously, Nia Jax and Lash Legend getting involved, but whatever, bro. Whatever. I just don't like Nia Jax in another War Games match. Like the last three you got last year. She wanted to be in the War Games match last year. And none at all. Seriously, she looked like she was about to freaking, basically botch, the whole freaking cage. She looked like she was about to just tear down the freaking cage. Not in a good way, obviously. It was that freaking bad. Her performance in the 2024 Women's World Games match for Survivor Series last year. And she was a world champion then. And gosh, she's not this time around, but still, you get the point. I didn't mind this whatsoever, this match. I don't like Nia Jax in a War Games match. Lash is okay being in a War Games match, I think. But I don't know what the other side is saying. Probably get Becky Lynch and a heel side with probably the Kabuki Warriors and also probably Nia and Lash. And the babyface side get Rhea Ripley. Probably Io Sky. Probably get Charlotte and Alexa. And who else, probably? Maybe you're Maxine Dupree and hopefully in a pipe dream, AJ Lee, obviously. God, if I swear, Maxine Dupree's in War Games this year, I'm going to lose my mind. I know she's getting better, and I give her flowers for that. But just like Nia Jax, if you just because you gotten better doesn't mean I'm giving you a free pass to go on fucking War Games nonetheless. Seriously, we please, Lord God, have AJ Lee and not Maxine Dupree. Alright, AJ compete in War Games than freaking Maxine Dupree. Obviously, everyone wants to see that. AJ Lee, you got Rhea Ripley, you got also Io Sky and Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. And a baby heel side, you got Becky Lynch, and you also got the Kabuki Warriors, and you got basically Lash and Nia. That's your five, you ask me. Not Maxine Dupree, please. God, no, please. Wrestling gods, not JBL. I don't hate Maxine at all. I don't hate Maxine. I'm giving her flowers being getting better about the Becky Lynch feud. But put her in a War Games match just because she's getting better, that's a tough task to ask on Maxine Dupree, if you ask me. Hopefully the gods AJ. I know AJ is just about her second match back in the fucking War Games match. It'd be kind of bizarre still. I get your point there. But come on, man. Maxine's, I don't think she's ready for War Games at all. If she is the case and she is in this match and she shocks the shit out of me, I'll admit I'll be fucking wrong. I'll be fucking wrong, obviously, but still. And the War Games match on women's side, I don't think you need a women's War Games match at all. I feel like I say this every fucking year. It's because you have a men's one and you don't need a fucking women's one. We didn't know feud around. Like, you just give me a one War Games match that built up storyline and the rest of the card, like maybe a Survivor Series traditional 5v5, and that's fine. That's definitely fine if you ask me. But, like, you need a women's match and a men's match, like, complete propaganda stuff, like kind of blood and guts this year, probably, obviously tonight, but whatever. Gave us a BS Your Overall show for Monday Night Raw, November 10th, 2025. There's also a very good show, a very decent show for Monday Night Raw for November 10th of 2025. And that is your Monday Night Raw, November 10th, 2025, review on Lucas E. Allen Productions on YouTube and all audio platforms, Lucas E. Allen Show. Thank y'all for watching Lucas E. Allen Productions on YouTube and all audio platforms, Lucas E. Allen Show, which is Monday Night Raw, November 10th, 2025 review. To be your Wednesday, November 12th, 2025 day as well. Hopefully, knock on wood. Tomorrow on your main YouTube channel, Lucas E. Allen Productions, I can get basically your NXT and your AEW Dynamite reviews out this week. Also, Blood and Guts review this week. Basically, also NXT show last night. We got Ricky Saints and Trick Williams in the Last Man Stand match for NXT World Championship. We're discussing that tomorrow, to say at least. Hopefully, a news report, obviously, off our main YouTube channel as well. Maybe it's also doing your power rankings and pre-predictions for tomorrow, to say at least. On your second YouTube channel, Lucas E. Allen, to say at least. And all Lucas E. Allen Productions on YouTube and all audio platforms, Lucas E. Allen Show, I'm about to say. Until next time, trust me, next time, peace and love, right? I am out. Take care. Love you all big time, to say the least.